Hello and welcome to the Line Leader podcast. I'm your host, Sylvie Croslard. Like, subscribe and share this podcast. In today's episode, we're looking at the joy of the Lord as strength. Hello and welcome to today's prophetic message. The joy of the Lord as strength. And this message is about the coming move of God over the nations. And here's what I got. Let the supernatural power, the joy that surpasses all understanding, overcome you, overtake you. Let it make you look drunk. This is a new vintage. It ain't no vinegar. It's a never done before brew. It's thick. It's rich. One gulp and you're off. Overtaken by the spirit of joy. Did you think it was something else? Joy is a spirit, an angelic being that ministers to individuals in rooms, places, cities, regions. Yes, regions. You thought my spirits were going to play small. Watch them go and see to regional transformation. No region too hard for what's coming. Let the joy of the Lord spread like a pandemic. Indeed, my next move will be of epic proportions. It will make the history books because the history of mankind will be rewritten by that move. Joy spreads. It multiplies like a virus. Let the joy of the Lord go viral. It's time for the great undoing of the works of darkness. It's time for all to get undone. So the scriptures to go with this are John chapter 2 verses 1 to 12, Matthew 14, 13 to 21, and Mark chapter 5 verses 1 to 20. So let's look into those scriptures. The next day there was a wedding celebration in the village of Cana in Galilee. Jesus' mother was there, and Jesus and his disciples were also invited to the celebration. The wine supply ran out during the festivity, so Jesus' mother told him, "They've no more wine." "Dear woman, that's not our problem," Jesus replied. "My time has not yet come." But his mother told the servants, "Do whatever he tells you." Standing nearby were 6 stone water jars used for Jewish ceremonial washing. Each could hold 20 to 30 gallons. Jesus told the servants, "Fill the jars of water." When the jars had been filled, he said, "Now, dip some out and take it to the master of ceremonies." So the servants followed his instructions. When the master of ceremonies tasted the water that was now wine, not knowing where it had come from, though of course the servants knew, he called the bridegroom over. A host always serves the best wine first, he said. Then, when everyone has had a lot to drink, he brings out the less expensive wine, but you've kept the best until now. This miraculous sign at Cana in Galilee was the first time Jesus revealed his glory, and his disciples believed in him. After the wedding, he went to Capernaum for a few days with his mother, his brothers, and his disciples. Next passage. So they arrived at the other side of the lake in the region of Gerasenes. When Jesus climbed out of the boat, a man possessed by an evil spirit came out from the tombs to meet him. This man lived in the burial caves and could no longer be restrained, even with a chain. Whenever he was put into chains and shackles, as he often was, he snapped the chains from his wrists and smashed the shackles. No one was strong enough to subdue him. Day and night he wandered among the burial caves and in the hills, howling and cutting himself with sharp stones. When Jesus was still some distance away, the man saw him, ran to meet him, and bowed low before him. With a shriek he screamed, "Why are you interfering with me, Jesus, Son of the Most High God? In the name of God, I beg you, don't torture me." For Jesus had already said to the spirit, "Come out of the man, you evil spirit." Then Jesus demanded, "What's your name?" And he replied, "My name is Legion, because there are many of us inside this man." Then the evil spirits begged him again and again not to send them to some distant place. There happened to be a large herd of pigs feeding on the hillside nearby. "Send us into those pigs," the spirit begged. "Let us enter them." So Jesus gave them permission. The evil spirits came out of the man and entered the pigs, and the entire herd of about 2,000 pigs plunged down the steep hillside into the lake and drowned into the water. The herdsmen fled to the nearby town of the surrounding countryside, spreading the news as they ran. People rushed down to see what happened. A crowd soon gathered around Jesus, and there saw the man who had been possessed by the legion of demons. He was sitting there fully clothed and perfectly sane. They were all afraid, and those who had seen what happened told the others about the demon-possessed man and the pigs, and the crowd began pleading with Jesus to go away and leave them alone as Jesus was getting into the boat. The man who had been demon-possessed begged to go with him, but Jesus said, "No, go home to your family, tell them everything the Lord has done for you and how merciful he has been." So the man started off to visit the 10 towns of that region and began to proclaim the great things Jesus had done for him, and everyone was amazed at what he told them. And final one, as soon as Jesus heard the news, he left in a boat to a remote area to be alone. But the crowds heard where he was headed and followed on foot from many towns. Jesus saw the huge crowd as he stepped into the boat, and he had compassion on them and he healed their sick. That evening the disciples came to him and said, "This is a remote place and it's already getting late. Send the crowds away so they can go to the villages and buy food for themselves." But Jesus said, "That isn't necessary. You feed them." "But we only have 5 loaves and bread and 2 fish, they answered. "Bring them here," he said. Then he told the people to sit on the grass. Then took the 5 loaves and 2 fish, looked up toward heaven and blessed them. Then breaking the loaves into pieces, he gave the bread to the disciples, who distributed it to the people. They all ate as much as they wanted, and afterwards the disciples picked up 12 baskets of leftovers. About 5,000 men were fed that day, in addition to all the women and children. That's from Matthew 14:13 to 21. Miracles are rolling in and rolling on. Miracles are getting rolled out. Watch. Be still and know that God is still God. The glory, the unstable glory is hitting the nations. Unstoppable. Undoing, unstoppable, breaking free, unstoppable, multiplied healing, multiplied feeding, multiplied benefits. New callings being birthed, new assignments being birthed from the setting free. It's the great birthing of the new ministries from the great setting free, from the great healing. It'll get done in the blink of an eye. When some thought there was not enough, there'll be more than enough. For even the crumbs will be good enough to satisfy all. It's the great drink up. It's the great drink up. And outpouring so great, so strong, all will get undone, all will get unchained. For there's no stopping what's coming. There's no telling when it's going to come, but there's no stopping it when it comes. It will hit all. It will hit all, It will hit all. Everywhere. No nation untouched. No place untouched. Yahweh is still Yahweh. Adonai is still Adonai. He rewrites because only He can write. Whatever history was written, whatever narrative was written that people have bought into, that people have subscribed to, that is not Yahweh's. It's getting undone. Mindsets undone. Unbelief undone. It's the great outpouring, the great pouring into, the great provision. I'm setting my servants free. Those who have been under the greatest attacks, I've got the greatest callings, the greatest anointings and mantles. Look at those people in wheelchairs. Look at the paralyzed. Look at the numb. Look at the mute. Look at the deaf. Look at the blind. Look at the addicted. Look at those in the sickness so great that humanity has written them off. Like you would write off a vehicle. But I'm not done yet. I've not said my last word. Creativity is so great. Creativity as great as at the beginning of time is about to be released. Indeed, heaven and earth flee, the sky and earth flee, because there's nowhere to hide for them, and they are accountable to their alignments. Whom the sun sets free is free indeed. El Shaddai is about to move. El Shaddai is the same yesterday, today, and forever. As it was at the beginning, it shall be again. It's the great reset. Shadur is the great reset that is coming. I pray over everybody under the sound of my voice. That any area of your life is divinely turned around now, this second, and that there's no going back. Full recovery of everything that was lost, physically, mentally, spiritually, financially, in relationships. In housing, in health, in finances, in just mighty name. May the Lord bless you and keep you, make His face shine on you, be gracious to you. Bye for now. Thank you for listening to the Land Leader podcast. Like, subscribe, and share this podcast.